What if you could boost the effectiveness of any skincare product or routine that you happen to be doing? Well, I'm going to tell you how to do just that, all in today's video. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. I've been doing this stuff for 36 years, helping you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do you more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content you're looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. And today, we are going to be talking about how to boost any skincare routine, the effectiveness of such, the effectiveness of any skincare product that you're using, and it really just comes down to knowing a few important steps. The first of which has to do with your cleansing routine or the cleansing products you're using and making sure that they actually are appropriate for your skin type. Now, I know that the skincare industry has taken skin types and broken them down to basically 4, which is oily, dry, combination, and sensitive. And sometimes you'll see combinations of those, but really as an esthetician and dermatologist know there really are about 9 of them, and no one human's chemistry is exactly like another's. It's actually one of the reasons I created the skincare questionnaire that's over on my Skin So Fabulous blog. So if you haven't checked that out, you should do it. There'll be a link down below in the video description box. But cleansing, super important steps, the most important of which is making sure that you do a facial cleansing every single night to get all of the day's dirt, bacteria, oil, cosmetics, sunscreen, whatever you have on your skin off so that your nighttime skincare products can work better. So basically, let's divide skincare cleansing into 2 camps. For those of you who have normal to oily to acne-prone skin, the more clarifying, clear type of facial cleansers are usually really good for you as long as they don't leave your skin too dry, tight, squeaky clean feeling. That's not what we want. We want cleansed and hydrated, so your skin should always feel sort of spongy and hydrated. For those of you who have normal, dry, and extremely dry skin, you want to use a creamy type of face wash that has hydrating ingredients in it like ceramides and specialized skincare oils so that they can help build that lipid layer and retain as much moisture as possible in those upper layers of your skin. The next keystone step, it really is, and one that gets skipped a whole heck of a lot, is to make sure that you exfoliate your skin regularly. And what I mean by that is there's a layer of dead skin cells that build up on the outer surface of the skin. It's normal, it should be there. But as we get older, that cellular turnover tends to slow down, and we need to make sure that those old, dead skin cells come off on a regular basis. Otherwise, you sort of have a capping mechanism that blocks your products from working as well as they could. It also can lead to dullness, larger looking pores, and that very sandy textured feeling to the skin. So if you have those issues, you really need to look at upping your exfoliation game. There are a couple of ways to do this. You can do it with a mechanical device like a sponge or a facial exfoliator. I ask that you be very careful when you use those. We're not scrubbing a pan. We're simply lifting off the very outer layers of those dead skin cells, and so your skin can look and feel and be better. Now, I will put some recommendations for products for all of these steps down below in the video description box, so you can check those out when we're done here today. The other way to exfoliate skin is through a certain type of serum that contains either lactic acid, a BHA like salicylic acid, or most often glycolic acid, which helps loosen the bond between those old dead skin cells and the new skin cells underneath. Also helps decongest those pores, making them look smaller, and can really go a long way to help combat things like blackheads and breakouts. And the third step could be its own video, and in fact, it is its own video. I've created one just for this step, and that is how to apply your products properly in the proper order. The general rule being water-based, thinner serum type products like a glycolic acid, vitamin C serum, a Giraline, hyaluronic acid, those would go on your skin first, followed then by any specialized treatments for eyes or spot treaters for dark spots and hyperpigmentation, and then your moisturizer, and then your sunscreen. And the same goes for your nighttime routine. Nothing changes in that order. Water-based serums first, then those of you who are using retinol products would apply those and then cap that with a moisturizer, giving your skin the best chance to look its best the next day after the overnight skincare repair cycle. Following up behind that is using the correct amount of of product, not too much, not too little. You need to use enough product. Generally, it's between a pearl size of the product all the way up to a nickel size, depending on what it is, to make sure you get full coverage, but you don't want to apply so much that the skin feels tacky or sticky or over-treated. And those of you who have ever done that will know exactly what I'm talking about. And of course, it wouldn't be me and it would not be my channel if I did not bring up the fact that you need to make sure during the day you are using a sunscreen to protect your skin from the damaging effects of ultraviolet light, because over the years they will accumulate and will show up as age spots, hyperpigmentation, crinkly, wrinkly, saggy skin as it degrades the collagen and elastin fibers that are there. And it is much easier to prevent those problems than to try to reverse them. So generally speaking, SPF 30 or higher. If you're in a sunny location or outdoors a lot, you need to reapply it more often. Just make sure you follow any package instructions to make sure you get the protection for your skin that you and your skin both deserve. And of course, I get asked at my age, 58, about to be 59, why my skin looks so good. And I always say this: there are two things that I have done over the years that have made the biggest difference. One is I've been extremely consistent with my skincare application and routines. Having done so since my 20s, making sure I take care of any skin issues as they occur. The other is, again, wearing that sunscreen on a consistent basis. I grew up in Texas, spent most of my life there. I lived in Tennessee, I've lived in Pennsylvania, and I now live in Florida. So I've been in some pretty rough environments from winter to summer, spring and fall. And believe me when I tell you, sunscreen has done an amazing job on protecting my skin from aging. And speaking of aging, for even more ways to roll back the clock on skin aging, be sure to check out this video that is coming up next. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you over on that next video.